Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome to the class, everybody.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
So far, so good. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the class. How do you feel today? Hello. Oh my gosh, nobody speaks. How do you feel, guys? I can
I
see
feel nervous, teacher.
nervous. No,
Yes.
don't worry. You will see the exam is a piece of cake. Don't worry about it. Okay, and the rest of you guys, how do you feel? Are you nervous too?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sure the same
Yes.
feeling.
Okay. Well, I understand. I understand. When it is an exam, it's totally normal to feel nervous. But let's start today's class with some good news. I want to congratulate you guys because I was checking the progress on the platform and I was checking that almost everybody finished the platform. Very good. So there are still few people that they haven't finished yet. So please, everybody, try. Okay, you need to work hard today. I'm going to share with you how the platform looks like. Look at this. Actually, I was kind of surprised. I was checking the platform today in the morning, and I was happy because most of you are already done. Can you see the platform? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, look at this one. Miss Alegría is done. Carrillo Linares is done. Correa Ramos is done. Cornejo Morales, Cruz de Vázquez, Delgado González, finished. They are already done. That's excellent. Over here, Rosibel is done. Victor is done. There are some people missing over here, but then Martinez Anaya, Martinez Mendoza, totally done. Pretty good job over here. Mendoza Ramos, Reina Monge is done. Perez de Carranza is done. I have, well, I think this is Anderson, 99%. One more exercise and you're done. And over here, look at this one. Mr. Rivas is done. Dora is done. Mario is done. Herman is done. Sarah is done. So beautiful. Almost everybody is done. There are still some people that they need to continue working on the platform, but I mean, the progress is pretty good. I'm pretty sure that during today, you can easily finish the platform, okay? So make an effort. I know that maybe, there are a lot of exercises. I know, I totally understand, but it is not impossible. And look at this. I mean, you already did the most difficult. You already be here in the class every single day. You take all the exams, you did all the homeworks, and imagine don't pass to the next level just because you didn't finish the platform. I mean, it will be pretty sad. Okay, so try to finish the platform today. Okay, please, because what happens tomorrow?
And the course.
Yeah, and tomorrow is the last day, okay? So if you are thinking like, teacher, I'm going to finish the platform during the weekend, you don't have that option, okay? Tomorrow we finish classes, so tomorrow I send the scores, okay? So you have to finish the platform today or tomorrow morning. All right, there are not another options. Okay, today or tomorrow morning, the platform has to be done. Understood, everyone?
Got it.
Yes.
Excellent. Remember, some of your classmates are already done with the platform. They already finished. If there is an exercise that you have some doubts about it, you can send it on WhatsApp's group. And the ones that already finished, I mean, they can help you with that. Don't worry, okay? Remember, we are a team. We have to help each other. But well, let's start. Today, it's a special day. And I don't know why I can see a lot of people with the camera off. Come on, today is a special day. I want to see you guys. Or you didn't take a shower. That's why you don't want to keep the camera on. All right, look at this one. Today is the exam. Everyone, during the evaluation, it's totally necessary that you can have the camera on, okay? Remember that that is part of the one aspects that I'm going to evaluate. Now, let me start sharing. I'm going to share with you the rubric that I'm going to use to evaluate you. Give me 1 second. Okay, can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
I can.
Okay,
Yes.
so today is November 29th. This is the class 19. That means one more class and it's over. Remember, for this speaking evaluation, it's an interview. It is one person ask all the questions and the other person is answering the questions. Then we switch, okay? In the chat, one person was asking me if it is necessary to ask follow-up questions. And in this case, because of the time, it is not necessary to ask follow-up questions. Only, listen, you can ask follow-up questions only if your classmate's answer is too short. So for example, imagine that you said, hey, tell me, what did you do on your last vacation? And your classmate said, I went to the beach. Do you think that for intermediate level, it's enough? Is that a good answer? I went to the beach. Is that enough? What do you think?
It's not.
It is not
It's not enough.
Exactly. It's too short. I mean, I went to the beach. Only that? That is a good answer for the basic levels, right? That they say only one sentence. So in that case, you can ask follow-up questions. Listen, it is not an obligation to ask follow-up questions. You can do it in order to help your classmates. Like, okay, which beach? Who did you go with? What did you do there? Did you eat something delicious? So in that case, your classmates can give more details, but it is not an obligation, guys. If you want to help your classmates to give more details, okay, ask follow-up questions, but it's not your obligation, okay? You have the obligation to ask, look at this, these ones, 5 questions in different grammar tenses. More than that is optional. Understood? Yes?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
good. Remember that in the first question, present simple in third person, everyone, I don't want you to ask like, what do you? I need in third person. For example, what does your sister or your mother or your best friend? Or if you ask questions with how often do you? How often does? And you can ask about someone else. Important, don't say something like, what does she do in the morning, for example? Don't say she, because if you say she, we don't know exactly who you are talking about. So you can specify, are you talking about your mother or your sister or what? Okay, so try to be a little bit more specific. If your classmate, because this happens in some previous exams, sometimes your classmate says, what does, and you say, your brother. And you are like, I don't have a brother. Okay, so if you don't have a brother, tell your classmate, like, I don't have a brother, I have a sister. So you can switch the questions into sister. But not because you don't have a brother, you won't answer the question, okay? Please be careful with that. Well, those are the questions. Do you have any doubt so far before the exam about the questions structure? No doubt? Okay, important. As I said yesterday, guys, double H questions. I don't want to listen yes, no questions like, did you eat breakfast? I mean, yes, it's in simple past, but it's a just no question. So your classmate will say just, yes, I did. And that's all. Double H questions, please. If you don't ask double H question, I mean, you will have pointless. Now, this is the rubric that I'm going to use. Can you see the rubric, everyone? Yes?
Yes, I can.
Okay. The first things that I'm going to evaluate, you know, is the comprehension, that you can be able to understand your classmates' questions. Please, if you didn't listen very well, you can totally ask, can you repeat again, please? I'm not going to reduce your point if you ask for repetitions. I can reduce your scores if you ask for a repetition in every single question. I mean, yeah, in that case, I can do it. Or imagine that you say, can you repeat again, please? And your classmate repeats. And again, I didn't listen. Can you repeat again? And again, and you can ask for repetition for 3 times in one question. In that case, of course, I can reduce it. But if you ask for repetition only once, I mean, no problem at all. Grammar, of course. Remember that in grammar, I will be evaluating 2 things specifically, the questions structure and the answers structure, okay? Fluency, as always, no pauses, no hesitations, please. If you need time to think, say it. That's a good question. Let me think, okay? Vocabulary, of course. Remember, no words in Spanish. If you use the words or the vocabulary that we studied in the class, that gives you extra credit. Pronunciation, specifically, guys, with the verbs. So try to exaggerate, especially the ED endings or the letter S at the end of the third person's verbs. Accurate details, that you give enough details. If you imagine that your answers are too short, that is going to reduce your point. Or the opposite, you can give a lot of details, but if your details are not related to the question, that is not going to be a correct answer, okay? So accurate details means good details related to the questions, not too short answer, but not too long. Because of the time, remember, if I feel that your answer is too long, I will interrupt you and I will say, okay, that's enough. Let's go to the next question. Okay, so be careful with that. And remember, if I have some comments, I'm going to write it down right here. So those are the aspects that I'm going to evaluate. Do you have any questions so far about this rubric?
No.
No? Is that clear? Okay. Well, so let's start. Everybody, remember, if you want to be first, if you want to be volunteers, you just need to keep the emoji of the hands lifted. Remember that if you are the first person to take the exam, you need to be connected the rest of the class. Remember that we are trying to improve the attendance score. So if you're like, I did the exam, I can leave. No, you have to be connected the rest of the class. So I want to see hands lifted. Come on, who wants to be the first ones? Don't be shy. Oh my gosh, no volunteers. If I don't have volunteers, I can pick randomly. Don't worry, I have that option too. By the way, if the time is not enough and we have to continue tomorrow, let me tell you guys that tomorrow I will be more exigent, okay? Today I will try to help you. I can omit some mistakes, but tomorrow, because you will have more time, I will be more strict. Okay, everybody, I don't have volunteers. I already have here my random names. Can you see this? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let me change the background. I want something more like this. Okay, I will pick two people. The first one is Corina. Well, I think she's not here anymore. Okay. Herman. Hello, Herman. Are you there? Hello, Herman?
Teacher,
Yeah?
is Herman says me that he is on the way of his house because he had like an appointment or something like that. So right now he's traveling to his house, I think.
Okay.
So that's why uh, he don't answer.
Ah, got it. Okay, thanks for
Yeah.
telling me, Victor. Okay, I can
Yes,
see
but I think that he's in the class, but
he cannot take it.
cannot participate right now. Right
Mhm.
now. Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Thanks for telling me. Well, I can see some people lifted their hands. Thanks. Okay, Miss Ulda, Elizabeth, and Kenya. Thank you. Now I have volunteers. Thank you. Okay, no worries. Let me write your names. 1 second. If you want to be the next one, just keep your hands lifted, like with the emoji, okay? And then you will be the next. Okay, 1 second. I'm writing the names. Let's see, let's see. Miss Tolentino and Kenya. Okay, okay. Okay, girls, ready? Remember that in this case, this is an interview, so one person asks first all the questions and then switch. So, who is Kenya or Elizabeth? Who is going to ask first?
Kenya, go ahead. You can ask me first.
Okay.
Okay.
The rest of you, please, microphones off. If you turn it on, I will lower your score because you are interrupting your classmates. Okay? Pretty good. Go ahead, girls. You can start.
Okay. Ulda, right? How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm good.
Okay.
Well, I will talk about
You can ask me first.
Okay.
Okay.
The first question for you is, what does your mother do every morning?
Well, my mom, she does a lot of things in the morning because she is a morning person. She wakes up at 6 a.m. every day, and then she prepares her breakfast. She likes to go running in the morning, and she also goes to the supermarket at 10 a.m. to get some food and something for lunch. Yeah, that's her routine every morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you going to do when we finish the English classes?
I'm going to go out with my friends, to enjoy my vacation. Yeah. And also, I'm going to visit my grandma, and I'm going to stay with her for 2 weekends. So that's my plans after we finish our classes. Yeah. Or
Wow,
English
nice.
classes. Yeah.
Wow, nice. And tell me, have you ever worked before?
Yes, I have worked before in a bakery. I worked
Eh,
for 6 months. It was my first job.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Where did you go in your last vacations with that?
In my last vacation,
Yeah.
yeah, in my last vacation, I went to Guatemala City with my mom. Yeah, we went together because that had been our dream for too many years. And in our last vacation, we could do that together. So it was an interesting city, Guatemala, the food,
Yeah,
the
no.
people, the culture. So it was really amazing city, and we had a lot of fun together. Yeah.
Wow, nice. I visited the last year Guatemala. It was nice. Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, what will you do if you win a ticket for travel to another country or city?
Oh, that's a good one. If I win a ticket, I will go to Germany.
Oh,
I will go to Germany with my brother. Yeah.
oh, I
'Cause,
recommend you your
yeah,
visit Germany.
that's a good country.
Yeah.
And in the maybe next year when I finish, to this course in English, I will like to go there with my brother, and also I would like to learn Germany.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, it's very beautiful.
Yeah.
And okay, if you want to ask me,
Okay. And the first one is, what does your dad like doing at the weekend?
well, I'm not sure because I don't have a, I don't have father to talk.
Oh, you don't live
Uh,
with your father?
yeah, no, sorry. Change your
Okay, let
question if
me
you want.
change. Yeah. What does your brother like doing at the weekend?
Well, my brother every day, um, he has to work and he gets up at 7 a.m. and then he goes to work and he takes his lunch at around 11 p.m. and he returns at home around 7 p.m. That's
Wow. Even
yeah.
at the weekends? In the weekends? No?
Yeah, because he works something like a security. Yes.
Okay. So he has to work every single day?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
So the next question is, where are you going to travel next vacation?
Probably I will travel to Italy the next year because I want to know about about that country and I like so much and I wanted to travel.
Okay. Okay. So, how did you spend your last birthday?
My last birthday, well, I spent my time with my uncle because I live with them. And I remember we prepared a barbecue and they bought me a cake, but I don't like cake, but they bought it. Yeah. And in
Okay.
the night, at night, I met with old friends and something like that.
Okay. Did you have fun? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Next question is, have you ever been in another country before?
No, I haven't, but I would like it.
You would like to go?
Yeah. Been, you say been? Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
have
Have
been
you ever
in
been? Yeah.
Germany. Yeah, I have been in
Really?
Germany. Yeah, it was wonderful trip that I had. Yeah.
Okay. So the last question is, what would you eat if you are hungry at midnight?
Oh, if
What would you
I
eat? Yeah.
okay, maybe I will eat cereal, and my mother always told me, eat lettuce if you want to if you are hungry in the middle of the night because the lettuce help to sleep. I don't know if it is true, but
Yeah. Okay.
maybe the lettuce, yes.
Okay, that's good. So we finish, I think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I think.
all.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you, girls. Nice questions, nice answers. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. Now I have Franklin and let's see. I have Jamie. Franklin, Jamie, you're ready?
Okay, teacher,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to write your names. So you see, guys, this exam is a piece of cake. Take advantage about it.
Teacher,
Okay.
we have 2 minutes.
Okay, look, I set the timer in 5 minutes because I have to, take the time. But if the time is not enough, for example, imagine that your classmate hasn't finished the question, I will give you extra time. Just in case that I feel that the answers are too long, I will interrupt. But consider that approximately you have 5 minutes. Okay?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Very good. Okay, Jamie, Franklin, you can start.
Okay, ask me, please, the first.
Okay. Okay, Franklin, what does your mom like to eat?
She likes to eat whatever food, for example, either pupusas or cereal with milk. She eats almost every day that food.
Okay. What kind of pupusas does like to eat?
When she prepares the pupusas, she likes to eat cheese pupusas, um, beans with cheese as well, and pork pupusas and carrot pupusas. It's a little
Okay.
bit delicious, but
Yes.
for myself, I don't like it, but she likes.
Okay, next question is, what are you going to do next week?
Well, I'm not sure, but next week I'm going to travel to another country, maybe Guatemala. Also, I'm going to go to the beach on December with my cousin, and that's why I'm going to drink a lot of beers with them. Maybe I'm going to play basketball, or I'm going to play football in the beach, soccer beach, as well. Um, I'm going to eat a lot of food, and I'm going to dance a lot, and I'm going to spend time with my family, and I'm going to chill out a lot in my next vacations.
Okay, sounds good. And tell me, where did you buy your phone?
I buy my phone in marketplace on Facebook.
Oh,
Maybe 5 months ago, maybe
okay,
it was $400, almost $500. But
okay,
it's a great phone. It's a Samsung. It's good. The camera is excellent. The pixels super good. The megabytes.
okay, perfect. And for question is, where have you been studying English?
Actually, I've been studying English this before, but I have been learning English for 2 years. My first academy was E4CC, and E4CC have been learning for 10 months. And the most difficult part for me was to understand when the Americans speak attack very fast. And also, I've been learning English in Europe Academy for 2 months. And now I'm here to learn English in support, and I hope to get a job the next year.
Okay. And last is, how will you feel if you fail this speaking evaluation?
Well, if I fail this evaluation, I will upset with myself, and also I will prepare another question to improve my pronunciation and more vocabulary, and I will drink maybe because I feel disappointment and I will drink a lot. But that's why I believe in myself, and I will pass this interview.
Yes, I think
Yes, I think so.
you pass the evaluation.
Yeah,
You will pass.
yeah, I think so. Well,
Okay.
now my first question for you. Tell me about yourself using third person. What's your name?
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
What is your name?
My name.
Yeah.
My complete name is Jamie Sibeli Lena Deportivo.
Sorry to interrupt. I get the idea, Franklin, because you are asking her to answer it in third person, but that might be a little bit confusing. So instead of that, just ask better about someone else.
Okay. Um, what does your sister do every day?
She works every day because she have 2 child, and I think she needs to work, and she works in a store, clothes store, and sometimes I visited my sister, but she every day works.
Okay, that's good. And tell me about your favorite movie using Simple Past.
My favorite movie.
Yes.
I don't have a favorite movie, but I think could be Forrest Gump, because Forrest is a inspiration for me. She is a full boy, but she became she become um a smart boy during the movie, and that is my favorite movie.
Okay. I imagine when you see a boy running, hey, you say, hey, run, Forrest, right?
Yes, from
Okay.
Forrest, from.
Okay. Uh, Another question. What
Okay,
would
hold
you
on.
do?
But in this case, sorry to interrupt, but Franklin said to talk about your favorite movie, but in past. That means that you had to tell us what happened in the movie. So, but in past. Is that the idea, Franklin?
Yeah.
Because listen, I need more specific questions because at the contrary, your classmate won't get the idea. So frankly, next question, try to be a little bit more specific. And in this
Okay,
case,
teacher.
Jamie, tell us what happened in the movie in simple past.
Okay.
Okay, teacher. Well, another question for you. What will you do?
Hold on, sorry, I need to answer. I mean, I need to listen to Jamie's answers because at the contrary, she's going to lose the point. So Jamie, what happened in the movie? Describe the movie a little bit in simple past.
Okay.
Mhm.
And the movie, Forrest Gump, it's well, it was a full boy, but she needed to go to the worm, and she was to the worm at Vietnam, I think, and but she fell with love uh, with her best friend, and she always was fell in love with her, but she never said her. Um, that's a little bit about the movie, but at the end of the movie, she had a child with her best friend, and she married with her. That's a little bit about this movie.
That's enough, thank you. Next question, Franklin.
What will you do if you won $1 million?
Oh my God, that's a good question for me because if
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question, Franklin?
What will you do if you won $1 million?
Thank you.
okay, but I didn't understand. It's in past
No,
your
you
question?
what will you do if you won $1
I
million?
got it. Thank you. I got it. If I won the $1 million, I will invest my money because that is I like to do. And I will try to buy a lot of houses, or I will buy my car. I will buy my Prado or BMW. I don't know, but if I'm sure I'm investing my money.
Okay. The last question. What is the strangest food you have ever eaten?
Okay, can you repeat it? I didn't understand your
Okay.
first word.
What is the strangest food you have ever eaten?
Okay, I think I never tried a strange food, but I think so. Frauds, I think so, because I went to the Huayua city and I saw fraudlets, and I was disgusting. I don't like it. But I try only a little bit, but it was disgusting. I don't like it.
Okay. And the last question. What are you going to do next Christmas?
Next Christmas, I think I will, in my new house, because next weekend I'm moving on to my new house, and I think I will with my husband. I will spend time with my husband, and probably I will watch some movie on YouTube, or I will listen Christmas music. And but I'm sure I'm taking Christmas dinner with him, and probably I will burn some fireworks.
Okay, time's up. Okay, thank you, Franklin. Thank you, Jamie. Nice. Okay, let's continue. Remember, everyone, try to ask a little bit more specific questions, please. Let's continue with, give me a second. Okay, Marcela. No. Yes, Marcela, Alejandra Marcela, and Violet. Are you ready? Is Violet here? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Okay, 1 second. Let me write your names. Okay, Violet, Alejandra, you can start.
Okay. Hello, Alejandra.
Hello.
How are you? I can start.
Sure.
Okay. I have some question for you. The first is, what does your mom do every day?
Well, my mom wakes up very early because she goes to the work. So I don't know what does in the afternoon because she stay in her job. But when at night she eats with my dad, and then she goes to the bed with my dad too.
Okay. Well, the next question for you is, how will you celebrate your next birthday?
Well, my next birthday, maybe I would celebrate with my boyfriend because in this year my birthday was with him. So I think the next year it was very similar. So maybe I will celebrate with my family too. And that's it.
Okay. Next question is, what did you do last Christmas?
Well, my last Christmas, I I didn't do anything because I remember I was sad. So I don't
Why?
know because in that time my ex-boyfriend break up my heart. So uh I don't remember too well, but is there? I
Only
think
you,
so.
you remember the bad experience.
That yeah.
Okay. Okay. And next question is, how many books have you read? How many books
Well,
have you read?
I have read about 2 or 3 books because I like to read, but I don't have time to read. So my favorite book was Francotirador. So I love it too, and that's it.
Okay. And at the end, the question is, where will you go if you go out tonight?
Well, I don't like to go out, but maybe I will go to dance because I love dancing, and maybe I will eat with my mother-in-law because I get a lot with her. So I I think so. That's it.
Okay, nice.
Well, my first question for you is, what does your mom do before going to sleep?
Well, honestly, I don't live with my mom, but I would like to talk about my sons,
Yeah.
I think. Well, he always, every day, uh, in the afternoon, he goes to the park and play with his friends always. Besides that, um, he stays at home and he watches some movies on Netflix, and beside that he takes a shower, and then he he goes I'm sorry, he has a dinner with me, and beside that he goes to the bed at 8 p.m. because the next day he has to get out very early because he goes to the school.
Oh, sounds good. And what would you first think that you
Okay.
Hello,
Oh, she
I'm
come.
sorry.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my internet failed. I just need you to repeat, Alejandra, the question that you asked, please.
sure? What
Okay.
would you do on the next year?
Well, the next year, probably, I think I will get a good job, I think, because I will speak English very well with more fluency. And I think I will travel, I think. In a specific, I will travel to United States. I think is my plan.
Well, sounds good. The next question is, what did you eat on your previous birthday?
What did? Can you repeat?
What did you eat on your
Oh,
previous birthday?
well, I remember I ate a delicious food uh, because I went to a good restaurant with my family, and I spent time with my son. And I remember them. I ate a delicious cake, and I remember my son chose the cake for me. Um, Beside that, I had a good dinner and in my home, and I remember I ate pupusas, I think, because I really liked and my son likes.
Okay. The next question is, have you ever traveled to another country?
Well, yes, I have ever traveled to Guatemala. I remember it was an amazing trip because I went to with my husband. I remember it was when I was in um, a son, and I remember I visited some places in Guatemala, And I remember I visited um, a home that in that home live some parent of my husband.
Okay, that's
And
enough. Next question.
okay,
The next question is, what would you do if you can't sleep?
well, if I can sleep, I will drink a cup of tea, or I will watch some videos. I think only that.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, pretty good. Thank you, girls. Now let's continue. I'm going to see, well, let's see. I have Sophia and I have Reina. You ready, girls?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Okay, let me write your names. All right, Sophia, Reina, can you hear me? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, pretty good. Girls, you can start.
Okay. Hello, Sophia.
Hello, Reina.
Okay. I can ask you first if you want.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. The first question is what your brother does on Sundays.
Okay, I changed because I have only one sister. So
Okay then. Okay then tell me what your sister does on Sunday.
on Sunday, okay. My sister woke up early because she uh, goes to the church in the morning, and after that, I think only spend time with her uh, her son and her husband because she is married. So only that.
Okay. Okay. And tell me how are you going to celebrate the new year?
Okay, this is a question. It's in. Can you repeat that question?
Yes. How are you going to celebrate the new year?
Okay. Maybe I will to buy some things in Dollar City with my family, with my mom and my dad,
Mhm.
and after that, maybe I make desserts with them and eat the traditional food and spend time with them, with my mother's family.
Yeah, that's cool. And what did you do in your last birthday?
My friends give me a lot of gifts and they prepared a surprise to me in my last birthday. So it's like it was good and I spent time with them.
Okay, the next question. Have you ever been to a concert?
Um, no, I have not. In a concert, no, yes.
And have you ever been to in a theater or something?
Yes, in the theater,
Yeah, in a theater.
yes. I have been in a theater in I always
Okay,
uh, went to the theater. Yes.
okay. And which play did you watch?
The I don't know how do you say that because I don't remember the name,
but it's a famous book. It's not a book, but it's a little book. So yes, on Christmas.
Oh, it was Christmas
It was
Carol?
what?
Christmas Carol, maybe?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay,
Okay.
next question, please.
Okay. What will you do if you were fired from your job?
Okay. If I repeat
If
the
you-
question, please.
What
The
will
last
you Okay, what will you do if you were fired from your job?
fired.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, the first thing that I do is maybe I will run to to the to the exit door, and maybe I will help my friends, or yes, my boss, obviously, and maybe I will to call to the, I don't know, to the people can help me. Yes,
Okay.
only.
Okay, switch. Next questions, please, Sophia.
Yeah.
Okay. The first question is, what does your mother do on Christmas?
Okay, my mother usually cooks on Christmas, prepares the dinner for my family, and we don't go out, we stay at home. So she watch like Christmas movies because she loves Christmas movie. And he, us- he usually goes to the bed early on Christmas because she doesn't like to much be wake too late. So she goes to the bed at 10 p.m. And the morning of the Christmas day, she goes to to the supermarket to buy the things she will cook in the night, and basically that.
Okay, that's good. The other question, did you visit another city before in
Sorry,
this country? Did you visit another country?
can you repeat the first part?
Okay, did you visit another country before?
Yes, I have visited another country before. I went to the Guatemala the last year for my sister's birthday, and I have been in Mexico City.
Oh, that's good. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And the other question. Okay, we suppose if you has the opportunity to move to another country, where do you want to live? For example,
Oh,
in 2 years, or
okay. If I have the opportunity to live in another country, I will definitely live in Scotland because I think Scotland has one of the best landscapes in the earth. And I think the weather it's pretty nice because it's not too hot, but it's not too rainy as the UK. So if I have to change to live in another country, I will live in Scotland.
okay, that's good. Okay, have you ever climbed a mountain or volcano?
No, I have never climbed a mountain, but it's a thing that I will like to do. But no, not really.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
not really. Okay.
Okay. The last question. We suppose that you climb a mountain, and
Okay.
what will you do if you get lost in the mountain?
Oh my God. I think the first thing I will do if I get lost on the mountain will be try to call to my family or to the person that I'm with. But if I can call them, I will probably, I don't know, looking for someone to can help me.
Okay, that's good. Only that.
Is that
Okay.
okay? Thank you.
That's it. Very good. Thank you, girls. All right. Interesting questions, interesting answers. Very good. Let's continue. I have next in my list Victor and I have Paola. You ready, boy and girl?
Yes.
Okay, let me write your names. Okay, Victor, Paola, you can start.
Okay, so if you want, Paola, we can answer first, make the
Yeah,
question first. So
yeah.
the first, the first question is, what what does your pet, what does your pet do when you are tired or sad?
Well, that's a good question. My cat, I have two cats, but one cat is mine, right? So,
Okay,
when I'm sad, he comes to my bed and stayed with me. You know, one day I was crying, and he put her face in my face.
okay,
It was cute, but
yeah,
that's it. Yes,
it's
that's
really
mine.
cute,
Yes.
interesting. Well, the second question, what do you think you will be doing in 5 years?
Well, I will be in a good job, in a good company. I will have my own house, and also I will have a car. Praise God, and um, I will have everything that I want right now.
Perfect, you will do it for sure.
Thank you.
Okay, and what was your favorite sport when you were a kid in the school?
Well, my favorite sport it was football. I played football when I was in the school with my classmates, you know. And I think that when the schools made like plays, I went and I played with my team. Yes.
Perfect, a good sport,
Yes.
soccer. Okay, and what places have you visited and that you would recommend to me?
Well, to be honest, I have not visited a lot of places, but here in La Libertad, um, there are a lot of places, good places, you know. And for example, the beach, it was, oh, well, are good destinations that you can visit. And I think that's it because I haven't visited a lot of places. Sorry.
Okay, perfect. And the last question that is very important. Where will you travel if you save enough money?
Oh, okay. I will travel to Paris or French. Yes, because I love the landscapes, and also I will see the Eiffel Tower if I will go. So I think that that's my destination, my
Oh,
favorite place if I will visit.
okay, so you are a romantic girl.
Maybe a little bit. Okay.
Perfect. So
Well,
that's all.
okay. I have a question for you. Well, the
Yes.
first is, I hear that you live with your mother, right?
Yes.
Okay. what does your mother do at night?
At night, well, at night, because she has her work like from home, so she at night, well, from time to time, actually, she cooks for us. Where when she has like a breaks or something like that, because sometimes I'm very busy, and so well, that's she does it at night.
Okay. Well, what are you going to do for Christmas?
Oh well, on Christmas I'm going to travel to my grandparents' house, because with my family, we have like a routine in Christmas. So, well, actually, I will buy the presents. Maybe I should be that. Well, I should be that in that weekend, I think, but I don't think so. Well, in I'm eating a lot of chicken breast on Christmas, so that's all.
Okay. Remember that by the present. Well, what is the best memory that you had of your childhood?
My childhood.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that when I was like 8 years old, I used to travel to my aunt's house because I really like to spend time with my cousin. Well, uh, when I was 8 years, I went to my aunt house, and I spent a lot of time with my cousin. And one day of that, we decided to to create a concert for the neighbors, with a lot of things. So that was pretty funny.
Okay, sounds good. Well, what is the last interesting that have you done?
The last thing, what other
Interest.
thing?
Well, let me repeat. What is the last interesting thing that have you done?
Well, that's pretty interesting. Well, I have I have studied. Is the most interesting that I have done in that week, because well, I have had a lot of things. You cannot imagine the lot of appointments and homeworks and a lot of that things for the university. But well, that's the most interesting for me in that week. But yeah,
Okay. Well, the last question. What will you do as soon as you finish the class?
that class.
Yes, that class.
Well, I obviously I will eat my yes, I will eat my breakfast, because I'm here without my breakfast, so I like a very hungry right now for that. And of course, as you can imagine, I will study for 2 exams that I will have on week. So well, that's pretty bad, but that's what I will do.
Okay, good luck. And that's it.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you guys. Very interesting questions. Okay, very good, very good. Let's continue with the next in my list is Wendy and Jocelyn. Girls, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let me write your names. Give me 1 second. I cannot see Jocelyn. Jocelyn. Ah, yes, now I can
Yes.
see you. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Okay, girls, you're gonna start.
Okay. Hello, Wendy. How are you?
Hello, hello, Jocelyn. I'm good. What about you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
Um,
Well, I would like to know some things about you. But
okay.
first, do you live with your dad?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, what does he do every night?
Well, he does a lot of things. For example, he eats with my mother and me, and also pardon, sorry, he checks his cell phone, and also he works out every night because he likes to do that. And also, he likes to spend time with me and my mother. And sometimes we see a good movie and he goes to the bed around 9 or 10 p.m. And that's all.
Okay, it sounds great. So tell me, what are your goals for next year?
My goals for the next year. Um, I think my goals for the next year, I will work some days because I want to save money because I will do my process for the UK visa the next year and I will travel to UK and I will spend time with my sister and my nephew and I hope I will spend that time um on December in December and that's all.
That's perfect. So I hope you will fulfill everything.
Thank you.
And well, about your last vacation, was your last vacation fun?
Yes, it was fun.
Why?
Well, because I did a lot of things. I spent time with my all family. I I visited a lot of places and I fell down sometimes. So it was very fun.
Okay, perfect. Uh, well, and what positive things have you done this year?
Well, that's an interesting question. I think I have done some positive things. Um, for example, I have helped my family because my grandpa is sick. So I have looked after him. And also I have started my English classes and I have improved my English skills. So I think that's all.
Okay, I like your answers. And well, the last question, what will you do if you become the richest person in the world?
Okay. Um, well, I think if I become the richest person in the world, I will be crazy because I will buy a lot of things for my family and me. And also, of course, I will help others with money or donations or something like that. And I will buy a house for my mother and I will have a collection of motorcycles because I really like motorcycles. Yeah,
Okay,
I think
perfect.
that's all.
Well,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Okay. Um, Let me see. Jocelyn, my first question for you is, what does your mom usually do on her birthday?
Okay, honestly, she doesn't cook on her birthday because I prepare something delicious for her. Also, she receives calls from family to congratulate her. And another thing, she eats cake and she drinks coffee because she doesn't like soda.
Okay, that's interesting. And the second, I want to know, what will you do with your first paycheck?
Okay, that's interesting. Well, I will help my parents with the finances of the house, first of all, right? Also, I will save money because I want to buy a car and a house. And maybe I will buy necessary things that I need.
That's a good goal. I like. Uh, the next question for you is, what was your best moment when you were 15 years old?
Well, let me see. I can say that my 15th party, because
Okay.
I had a great time with my family and my friends. I took a lot of photos. Also, I remember that I wore a beautiful dress. I ate delicious food. Another thing, I danced a lot. So I can say that it was an excellent day.
That's great. I liked. Um, the next question for you is, I want to know, what will you do if you have problems with the English language?
Okay, in case I have problems with English, I will try to improve. I will study a lot. I will practice with applications, for example, because I think that it's a good idea. And another thing, I will ask someone who speaks English well for help.
Okay, that's a good result. I recommend you Duolingo.
Oh,
That's
thank you.
You're welcome. And my last question for you is, I want to know, I remember you have boyfriends, right?
Yes.
So I want to know, what have your boyfriend done during the week?
Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure, but he has studied a lot because he's almost out of the university. Also, he has helped me with some things, and he has done another things. For example, he has cleaned his room, he has cooked, and he has gone out with his mom.
Okay, that sounds great. So that's all my
That's
question for
all.
you.
Okay, those were very interesting questions. I like that. Okay, thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you, Wendy. Pretty good. Let's continue. The next people in my list is Walter and Jennifer. Jennifer Carrillo. Walter, Jennifer, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes? Pretty
Yes.
good. Okay, give me a second. Let me write your names. Let me tell you guys that when you lifted your hands, I took a screenshot. So that's why I'm following that order, okay? Because I know that some people say, teacher, why you didn't pick me? I have my hands lifted. But it's because of that, okay? I just want to clarify that. Okay, Walter and Jennifer, you can start.
Okay. Jennifer, do you want to ask me first?
Okay. The first question is, why do people go to the gym?
Sorry, repeat. I can hear you well.
why do people go to the gym?
Oh,
Sorry, Jennifer, is that a question in simple present?
Yeah.
Remember that it has to be in third person.
Oh, okay. What does your do your mom in the night at night?
oh, my mom works in the night every day because she is centrist and she needs to work every day.
That's it?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. The next question is, will you visit your family next week?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes. I will repeat the question. My family.
Yeah, of course. Will you visit your family next week?
Yeah, really, but I live with my family, but I will visit my grandparents because I arrived the next week because now they are in USA, but they going to arrive the next week, and I will visit them.
Okay, that's all. The next question is, what is the biggest mistake you have made?
Oh, this is a difficult question for me. Mm, but sorry, I had done uh, a lot of mistake in my life, but maybe I used to lie a lot. Maybe this is I had the mistake.
Okay. Okay, the next question is, how have you improved your English?
Sorry, repeat.
How have you improved your English?
Oh, maybe I read. I will read more. I will read books in English. I will listen to music in English. Yeah.
Can you repeat the question, Jennifer, please?
How have you improved your English?
Listen to the grammar tense.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Is it in past, right?
In past, how have you improved
Okay.
your English?
Sorry. Okay. Okay, I had improved my English. Mm, I don't know. I don't understand well the question. Sorry.
Okay, what have you done to improve your English? What activities have you done? That is
Okay.
like the
Sorry.
meaning.
Okay. I had done a lot of things with improving my English because, for example, I had read a lot of book in English. I had listened to music in English. Uh, I had uh, listen another person speak in English. Yes.
Okay, the first question is, what would you do if you can't sleep tonight?
Maybe I will try to take a nap, or I don't know. Yes, maybe I will to do to take a nap because I mean I used to be sleep well.
Okay.
This is your last question.
Yeah, is the
Okay. My first question is what kind of
Sorry. Jennifer, you didn't ask in simple past. If you don't ask in simple past, that is 1 point less for you.
okay, sorry, I can see you. Um, uh, Tell me about your last birthday.
Okay, in my last birthday, uh, I I took a birthday party with my family and friends. And my friend gave me a lot of gifts. Mm, I play my guitar and my best friend sing. Um, uh, we ate a cake and we listened to music in my last birthday.
Okay.
Okay, my first question for you is what kind of books does your best friend read and why?
Okay. To be honest, my best friend reads romantic books because always she likes these specific books, and also she likes to watch movies or series and romantic, but their favorite I think is the romantic books.
Okay, my next question is, what are you doing tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow afternoon.
Can you repeat me, please?
What are you doing tomorrow afternoon?
Okay, tomorrow in the afternoon, um, I will go to the cinema with my friends because she she invited me, and also I think I will go to the restaurant with her, and also I think I will return to my house because I have a lot of homework.
Okay, the next, when was the last time you cooked for another person and what food?
Sorry.
When was the last time you cooked for another person and what food?
Okay. To be honest, food.
Yeah. When was the last time you cooked for another person?
Can you repeat me? Only one.
When was the last time you cooked for another person? And what food?
Cook. Okay.
Yes.
I I think I prepared cook spaghetti because my sister had a lot of had hungry. Um. Also, to be honest, I don't like to cook, but I try because it's necessary when I stay alone.
Okay. The next question is, what kind of music had you listened since last week?
um. To be honest, the romantic music and specifically pop music, because I like their songs, and I distracted with when I listen this music. I have a lot of favorite singers, but my favorite is are Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, and also I think is my favorite. That's it.
Okay. The last question is, where will you travel if you win a plane ticket to travel to any country?
Okay, and to be honest, if I have the opportunity, probably I will travel to Colombia because I like their culture and I like their food, and for me, it can be delicious, and because and also I think because I like I would like to meet new people and new places, and for me it would be a great opportunity if I have the this ticket.
Okay, it's all.
That's all. Okay. Thank you, Walter. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, and time's up. Unfortunately, we don't have more time. So the people who couldn't pass today, you had to pass tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last opportunity to pass. Well, the ones who passed today, please do have to be connected in the class, okay? Because remember, it's the last day. We need to improve our attendance score. Now, little observations before leaving. For tomorrow, be careful with the questions structure, everyone. Today, I was listening to some classmates asking yes, no questions, so be careful with that. If you ask yes, no question, is because you are going to include another follow-up questions. For example, have you ever da-da-da-da-da? Oh, what do you do? So you include like another question. In that case, it's acceptable, but at the contrary, it is not. Be careful with the accurate details, and this is related with the active listening. Some of your classmates ask a question, your classmate answered with a lot of details, but maybe the details are not related. And sometimes your classmate your classmate answered with very short answers. So that is not so good either, okay? Keep those details in mind. Tomorrow we are going to continue. Do you have any questions before leaving, everyone? Yes? No?
No.
Okay, the ones who passed today, you did it great. The ones who will pass tomorrow, I expect perfection, okay? Because you will have more time to be ready. So guys, thank you so much for being in the class. Have a wonderful day. Finish the platform, please, and see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. See you.
See you.